we are up. Hey guys, how's it going? So, I made a short video on Godzilla and Mechagodzilla made out of Legos. And, sorry guys, I just had to extend a Lego piece out really quick. But, if y'all remember, like, later on in the year when I did a Lego Godzilla video, well, this is somewhat another part of it. Part 3 of my Lego Monsterverse Titan videos, or whatever the heck. But today I'm gonna show you guys how to assemble Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. So, the most recognizable part of Mecha G is his head. Or, oh shoot. Sorry about that, guys. And another name for Mechagodzilla is Kevin, because this is Ghidorah's left head reincarnated, or resurrected. Now, this guy took me a month to build and complete. Or not a month, like 2 or 3 months, let's say. And for this head, you need 3, 6, 31 pieces for the head, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27 pieces for the neck. So that is 58 pieces for this whole entire section. And also, guys, this is another monster from Chubby Bot's videos. But yeah, articulation wise for the head, he's got 3 ball joints. Or not 3, 2 ball joints at the back of the head, and in the neck the jaw can open. And this piece where the blue is, that hinge joint, which we'll get into that later. Now up next is his upper torso. Oh wait. Excuse me. Piece was out of place. But this thing was the longest part of Mecha G that I built. Or this took me the longest to make for Mecha G. Especially trying to find all these red pieces for his mechanical dorsal plates. And okay. And if I have to guess, up to near 100 Lego pieces to build this thing. Now, Chubby Bots used a TIE Fighter chassis for the base of the body, but I just gathered up a motherload of Lego pieces and just stuck them all together. And then I also got me a bunch of Legos, or Lego sets for my birthday, to complete this, the legs, the arms, tail, and the head. Basically every part of Mecha G, I use those Legos to build. Now, articulation-wise, these shoulder guards are on a ball joint and a hinge joint for the missile launchers. These shoulder blade pieces can move over. Sorry for that vibration. My phone. Actually, what was it? Just Facebook. But these hinges here makes this shoulder blade move up and down. And I will show you guys in the combination or the combining or the component combining part of the video that his dorsal plates can move. And also, you guys might notice some black tubes on his back. Well, if you guys seen Godzilla vs. Kong, Mechagodzilla had thrusters on his back. And that's what these black tubes are for. To represent those thrusters. Excuse me. And it's always these dorsal plates that falls off for me. Mostly because these, like, most of these Legos I use are pretty old. Anyway, done with the torso. Now let's do part A of the bottom torso. There's two parts. Part A and Part B. Part B we'll take a look at really quick because there's no articulation in this. And if you guys are able to see right here, I tried to glue him together, but the glue, I didn't have a lot of glue. And I'll show you guys what I've done to keep his lower torso from falling apart. But this is part A of his upper torso, of Mecha G's torso. Now, let's see. Articulation wise, this piece right here can pivot up and down for his upper torso. And you guys can see, you guys can see these dorsal plates can also move side to side, or in and out. And you guys might see that there's a crack on this piece. I might have to find another one of those pieces. Or actually, one moment, guys. There we go. I decided to make these pieces from his upper torso be part of his lower torso. Now, all together with the upper part and the lower part of the lower torso, I would say a good 100 Lego pieces. Now, I also think that for the upper torso, close to 200 pieces, probably. And I'll show you guys the combined lower torso really quick. These little red pieces on these little hinges can move outwards too, but there's no purpose. There's no purpose to. And to lock everything up, you guys would need something like this. And just plug it in his crotch, right where my finger is. And you got the whole lower torso done. Now let's take a look at the arms. I'm only going to do one arm because they're exactly the same. Now these took me like 50 pieces to build and get them perfect. And articulation wise, his elbows are on ball joints. He's got this ratchet joint at his shoulder where he'll connect, where it will connect to the body. This shoulder piece right here can move up and down. Ball joint at the hand, and each of his fingers are articulated too. So you guys can have that creepy forearm or creepy hand thing, or creepy hand look that he had in the movie. Anyway, put that up back over there. Now let's take a look at the legs. Again, same exact thing. Now, ball joint, or not ball joint, or yeah, ball joint at the foot, you guys can see in there. Two more ball joints inside of his knee, you guys can see there, but they don't pivot out, but this does a good pivot there because of that ball joint. Hinge at this knee guard, that same little ratchet joint at the base of the leg where it'll connect to the lower torso, and each of his toes are opposable. And here's a quick back look of it. And most of these pieces aren't exactly ChubbyBot Mecha G accurate, but I did my best. And finally, the last component is this long tail. Now, this thing has a mother load of ball joints. Here, 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 and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 freaking ball joints. So, I guess I don't have to show you guys the ball joints, but this took me like 150 pieces, and these pieces are just to hide some of the exposed parts, or some of the inner parts. So you guys can count how many pieces there are. Ratchet joint at the base of the tail, and this is supposed to represent his scythe tail, but I don't have the right piece for the tail, so that's why it'll look like a fan blade when all these blades are open, or you have folded upwards. So if I find that piece, I might show you guys. And also, guys, ChubbyBots use somewhat the same ball joint used for the tail, but it doesn't have that or wait, let me get these pieces back on and show you guys, in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Come on, get in. Oh, come on, I just had it. Okay, and now this piece. Now, to show you guys what I mean, this ball joint piece that I'm using for my tail, you see in the center, that's the kind of ball joint I'm using, but ChubbyBots use the circular hole ball joint piece. And I do have one, because I got it for Carnage, a Lego Carnage minifigure, but the thing is, I don't know where the heck that thing is, or where it went. So yeah, if I find it, I'll show you guys, and I might show you guys the spinning action of Mechagodzilla's scythe tail. And now, let's get into assembling Mecha G. So, what you want to do is grab the lower torso and his tail, and right in this hole, take his tail ratchet joint and wedge it in there. And then the same thing with the legs. Take the ratchet joint and just plug it in there. And sorry guys, I only got, like, if you guys followed me since 2 years ago, when I first started YouTube, y'all would know I got sick when I was a baby. And y'all might have seen, y'all might have saw my chin there. But anyway, take his other leg and plug it in there. And we're done with this part. And let me put that off to the side. Move his tail out a little bit. And now what you want to do here is grab the upper torso and take his arms. Kind of position these shoulder guards and these shoulder missile launchers up like that for some clearance. And wedge this ratchet joint into his shoulder. Let me do this one off camera really quick, guys. Or whatever it's called, but there we go. So yeah, just wedge that piece into his shoulder and then lay these pieces down and bring his shoulder guard up. Same thing with the other arm. Let me take it off so I can get most of it in, and I'll bring it back on camera. Oh, never mind. But I'll show you guys close up. You see where the black piece is? Yeah, wedge that in the gray piece. And we're almost done there. Now, bring back Kevin's head. Pull out that, pull out this hinge joint so it's facing completely down. And right behind this gray piece right here on the base of his neck, and get that neck piece positioned right and push it down. Bring the bottom part of the neck all the way down so it's connecting, so it's sitting flush on his back and it doesn't connect into anything, the back of the neck. And now let me take this guy down. Or wait, before we continue, bring these flaps down, kind of sandwich them underneath these shoulder guards. I'm trying not to pop them off. There we go. And bring these plates down so they won't cause you any trouble. And now you guys see up here at the very top of the screen this pipe piece. You take that and the circular red piece on Mechagodzilla's lower torso, you would want to put that pipe piece and shove it. Oh dang. Oh, sorry guys, it came undone. I actually decided to take this blue piece off of the neck. Okay, bring this piece back up. bring some of the dorsal plates down so they don't get in the way. Position these out or up, position these down really quick. And then, let's see. Oh no. One moment, guys. Okay, so what I'm doing is I had to take his head off and then push the piece down. Bring his head back in. Plug it in there. Get these posable dorsal plates in position. And that is how you assemble the Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. Let me just get his arms out. Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to pause the video really quick so I can get everything in place. But here is Mechagodzilla fully assembled. Give you guys a back look. There's his arms, and also, guys, I meant to tell you guys, the black pieces connecting the fingers, they're posable too. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up on Mechagodzilla. I don't need to talk about the articulation because I already showed you guys in the components. But thank you all for watching this video. And if you guys did enjoy this, check out my other Monsterverse video on Godzilla himself. And don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.